Hi everyone, I'm Ana Maria Pardo. I'm the owner of Move and Bloom, a neuro movement studio here in Bloomington, Indiana.
How did you discover the method?
I Googled what severe aphasia was, and it didn't give me great results. and it was really like hopeless for me. Like I was just like at that moment, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And I didn't realize that I was going to recover. I didn't think there was anything for me later.
Like they take their kids to see the practitioner thinking, oh, nothing's going to come of it, but let's try this one last thing. And then suddenly, something small but amazing happens. And you go, wow, this really works. How have you found neuro movement to be for you?
For me, it was like a tilt, something lit up in the very first session was just amazing. Like Sasha, who had, been struggling to stand up and stuff like that. At the end of the first session, he could stand. At the end of the second intensive, he was starting to emit sounds, which are all things that he wasn't doing before, like big, massive changes and learnings. And
I felt really whole. Instead of, sometimes you'll do a segment and it's like, oh, my head and my pelvis, I can really feel that. Like this was everything.
Helps you a little bit, and then you realize that you're an amazing musician that you never thought you could be. I think it'll lead you somewhere important.
I remember one of the first times in a session with you, like being out in the world, and it like snapped in. I was like, when I look up, the lower part of my body is invited to come with me. It's not just keep static and look up and like crane my neck or, instead it's this movement, and it's like, oh yeah, like there's full participation here.
After doing consistent neuro movement lessons, literally one day I realized that I had complete flexibility in my pelvis, in my my upper chest.
Sleeping was amazing during and after that segment.
Neuro movement is great for me because it does tap me into the field of possibility, and I feel like my neural pathways get exercised in tuning into what's here and being aware of my mental narratives that have the shoulds and supposed tos, the narratives that think I know. Right? We have a lot of those narratives that think we know. The longer we're on the planet, probably the more we have. And then like the noticing of that, and then the willingness to consciously go, okay, let me set that aside and see what wants to show up organically.
I likes it a lot more. It feels a lot more balanced and whole.
I always noticed feeling like a lot more ease in my body, and not just in my body, but in my life.
For me, what this did, what neural movement did, and what the ABM method did, I went from habitual to more intentional.
It's exciting. It's life enriching because it's constant discovery.
It is science-based. It's neuroscience-based. Like it is just developing new pathways.
But I think you give off a certain energy that is very comforting.
Oh, thank
so,
you.
Like, not knowing what to expect was okay, because kind of feeling that and knowing that your work is an extension of you, it was kind of reassuring to like feel like, oh, this is like, regardless of what this work looks like or what I get out of it, it's the right thing.
Yeah, but it's dynamic. It's freedom.
It's the freedom to choose. Yeah.
So you can choose to do one lesson, 3. I mean, whatever you want to do. It's fine. You're in charge of your learning. I'm there to facilitate. I'm there to join you on your journey when you're ready and at the pace that you set.